Miller Genuine Draft. For those who've discovered its real draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
It's my birthday. But we're not doing anything special. We ordered dinner in. Jeff tried to make a cake. That's about all. Just an evening at home. Alone. Together. One thing. He promised to wash my hair.
Nexus.
I love your hair.
Only in salons.
If one word were to characterize the all-new Toyota Camry, it's change. Starting with a more powerful 185 horsepower V6. We've also changed the suspension for improved stability and more responsive handling. And we even changed something called the camber angle on our front wheels for greater control, because we're not the only ones making changes. The all-new 1992 Toyota Camry. We just couldn't leave well enough alone.
Tuesday, gangsters are big at the box office. But even Hollywood can't top the real thing.
Choked him. Then we buried him, and that was it.
Bugsy wasn't Beatty, and the real Virginia Hill was no Annette Bening.
I never got money from any of those fellas.
And the legacy of organized crime grows stronger every day.
All three Westies would kill you in a heartbeat.
Get the story straight with James Woods.
What are they really like? You think you know?
Mobs and Mobsters. Tuesday at 10, 9 Central.
Maybe knowing would have killed me.
Tonight's movie, Rambo 3, will continue in a moment.
Sergei and Sasha help the orphans, drugged and warehoused in mental wards along with thousands of others. Where in the world could this happen? Primetime takes you there.
This is a picture of ultimate human tragedy.
Plus,
to break their code of silence once meant certain death.
There's no other way out. The only way you can get out of this thing is in a box.
Now, wise guys are falling over each other, ratting on the mob. What they're saying and why on Primetime Thursday.
Hi, friends. I'm Hal Harton, and if you're tired of walking all over Central Texas wearing holes in your boots, looking for the best deals on a new car or truck, check out our great savings like this 1992 Ford Super Cab pickup for only $290 a month, or this 1992 Ford regular cab for only $232 a month. So come to Hal Harton Ford Mercury and Lampasses and buy a new car or truck and get a brand new pair of Justin Rovers.
Go with Hal Harton in Lampasses.
This Eyewitness News Update is brought to you by the Elect Chuck Scott Justice of the Peace campaign.
Good evening, I'm Rick Street. In the news tonight, Waco Police Chief Gil Miller puts Officer Dexter Kirkendall on indefinite suspension. He is accused of tampering with evidence in a murder case involving a relative. The city of Hillsboro is seeing legal alcohol sales for the first time since 1927. The dry town became wet again today. Anything wet in our forecast, Stu?
No, it should be dry tonight as the jet stream sails well to our north tonight and tomorrow.
All right, Stu, thanks. Well, please join us tonight at 10 for Eyewitness News 25.
Time is money, so if we can't put 4 new tires on your car in 55 minutes or less, we'll give you $20 cash back. When you need tires, come on to Tire Outlet Bucket. Leave the bucket at home.
Hard copy, weekdays at 6:30 on Channel 25.
We continue with Rambo 3.
It's only 48 hours until the weekend. Do you realize what that means? It means you can save more than ever on all those calls you make on weekends. So call Sprint now. You've only got 47 hours, 59 minutes, and 30 seconds left this week. 29, 28, 27.
Most guys kick back on the weekend. Jack, on the other hand, good. So, how do you feel?
Ready to rock and roll.
Only one beer has the taste as genuine as the people who drink it. Budweiser.
Tomorrow,
we're sleeping in.
If this were a perfect world, we'd all be driving expensive cars and living on beachfront property. But in the real world, you have to eat. Well, you can eat tuna once in a while. And you have to buy stuff like socks and shoes and CDs. Well, maybe not so many CDs. Fortunately, the people at Isuzu have to buy stuff too. That's why they created the rodeo, a four-wheel drive vehicle you can afford, and why they'll give you a great deal on a sound system and air conditioning. So now, you can buy more stuff. Oh, we forgot to mention taxes.
Only good, healthy things grow in Mrs. Dash's garden. And from this garden, Mrs. Dash has created a delicious, salt-free blend of 14 herbs and spices that give food a livelier, zestier flavor. The most ordinary things become extraordinary. You're not only eating healthier, you're eating better-tasting foods. Because Mrs. Dash brings you a garden of flavors. 6 varieties in all, instead of salt.
Why are we still learning about the dangers of breast implants? Tomorrow on Good Morning America, we will ask the manufacturer. Also, TV's Urkel, does he really talk like that? And a happy reunion of the Happy Days cast on Good Morning America tomorrow.
Before the world discovered Indiana Jones, a young Indiana Jones discovered the world.
Dear Dad, I've joined the Mexican Revolution.
Riding with Pancho Villa.
Sorry about high school.
Exploring with Lawrence of Arabia. On safari in Africa with Teddy Roosevelt. And romancing a German spy. For him, just growing up was the greatest adventure of all.
If I don't get home, my father's gonna kill me. The minute I saw you, I knew you were a lucky kid.
From the Great Wall of China to running guns in the Congo. From battling tomb robbers to fighting in the trenches of World War I. To first love in wartime London.
Do you love me? Question is, do you love me?
He lives a life others only dream of.
Definitely gonna miss high school.
2 weeks from tonight, the adventures begin. George Lucas presents the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles.
Why is it, Lou, you come in here every morning and order a large orange juice?
I like orange juice.
Oh, really?
It's got potassium, vitamin C, lots of vitamin C.
Orange juice. It's got the vitamins, minerals, and taste that make you feel so good.
Come on, Lou. Isn't there another reason?
Well, I kind of like the company.
100% pure Florida quality orange juice. It makes you feel so good.
Here, have another glass, Lou.
Thanks.
Aspen cologne for men. Aspen, now.
I'll borrow my mother's earrings, her scarf, but my mother's tampons. No way! I found new Ultimates, cardboard applicator tampons from Playtex. Great protection, plus a curved cardboard applicator. Ultimates. It's not your mother's tampon.
The race is on to make batteries that last longer. And today's Duracell batteries can even outrun the ones we made just a few years ago. Today's Duracell, you can't top the copper top.
Coming up next on Eyewitness News, an accident involving a Central Texas school bus sends several to the hospital. A Waco police officer is out of a job. We'll find out why.
And finding that new job after you've been laid off, we'll have some tips for you. Another picture-perfect day to Mobster?
Yes, with high temperatures in the low 70s.
Sounds good, Steve. Thanks. Well, stay with us. Eyewitness News is next.
Friday, Mike Tyson's rape victim tells me what really happened that night. What were you doing there at 2 o'clock in the morning? Watch 2020, Friday.
America's watching ABC.
This year, let Uncle Sam make your down payment on a new car at Connell Chevy, Geo, Chrysler, Plymouth, and Colleen. Bring your completed LES or W-2 return to Connell before filing, and we'll give you immediate credit on a new car. That's right. Bring your LES or W-2 return to Connell, and we'll put you in a new car or truck. So let Uncle Sam make your down payment by bringing your LES or tax returns to us at Connell Chevy, Geo.